Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and I am back with another discussion video. Yeah, I would like to start doing more discussion videos on this channel, even though I'm not even know why I'm even bringing that up because I have been doing discussion videos, but these past few videos has been nothing but Let's Plays and whatnot and other things, but I want to start chugging along more discussion videos so it doesn't seem like I'm just scrambling with Let's Plays, even though I'm still doing Papa's Freezeria. But today's video is going to be about more channels that I am subscribed to have unfortunately decided to part ways with YouTube to focus on other things, plus another channel that I would like to talk about. And today I'm here to talk about two YouTubers who I've been subscribed to for these past few months and years who had ended their channels in 2023. Those channels being Serial Time TV, InternetAjay, and the other channel who had randomly stopped doing videos is the GTM Show, aka Got the Munchies. So, Serial Time TV was a channel that I discovered back in 2019, about 4 years ago, where the host, his name is Gabe, and what he does is he reviews different cereals throughout the decades and whatnot, and he gives out a little bit of history about the cereal, and he does a taste test if the cereals aren't like vintage cereals that are like 20 years old or a century-year-old or whatever. Well, what I mean by century-year-old, I mean, I'm not saying that the cereal was expired in the 100-year decade. I mean cereals that was released in the around the 1900s that are still producing cereals to this day. That's what I meant by that. But yeah, so Serial Time TV ended their channel on June 17th of this year to focus on other things in his life. So Gabe, he's known for Serial Time TV. He had ended his channel. So yeah, so he was a pretty interesting channel. It was a food channel because he reviewed cereal, and I discovered him back in 2019, and I gave him a subscription because I really enjoyed his videos. So that's basically what Serial Time TV is all about. Now moving on to InternetAjay. Now InternetAjay is another one of those channels who does rise and fall videos on certain channels. For example, he did one on McJuggernuggets. I remember that one very vividly. He did one on Daddy05, that very infamous prankster family channel who had their channel terminated, and I think in 2018, 2019, I think that's when their channel got terminated. I don't really know sure on that. But yeah, he was known for doing rise and fall videos of YouTube channels and other things. But he decided to part ways on YouTube because he had recently wanted to focus more on his in real life job as a bank person. I think that's what he said in his video. But yeah, he decided to part ways with YouTube to focus on his real life job, thus himself ending his channel. I want to say he ended it around I think it was in June, I believe. It was either in May or in June that he uploaded his last video where he talked about him parting ways on YouTube. But he did teased in a community post that he was retiring from YouTube in May. Yeah, it was in May. I remember it now. It was said it was in May that he was going to be retiring for YouTube videos to focus on his in real life job. So yeah, he was a pretty interesting channel. I really enjoyed his videos, and I can just rewatch his older videos if I want to. But yeah. Now, the last channel that I want to talk about in this video is Got the Munchies, or the GTM Show. Now, the GTM Show, as of 2020, his videos had started to decline of release dates. Is because that because it was the pandemic and whatnot. I think the pandemic either probably stopped him from doing videos, or he was just starting to lose interest of making videos. And not to mention that the GTM Show, the host, whose name is Mr. Dirty, by the way, he started YouTube, I think, in 2013-ish, I want to say. That's when the GTM Show launched on YouTube. But yeah, it's a food reviewing channel where he reviews different food products. It's a very raunchy show because he does swear in his videos, but he does censor the swearing words. But yeah, it's a pretty raunchy YouTube reviewing show. And as of October of 2021. He hasn't uploaded any videos in 2022, and we are in August of 2023, and he still hasn't uploaded any new videos since. Now, I'm not sure if the GTM show is done with YouTube, or he's completely busy to the point where he isn't able to make videos, because he did brought up the fact that Mr. Dirty, that's the name of the host, Mr. Dirty did brought up the fact that he works at a frame shop. I don't know if, I think frames as in like picture frames, like art and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's what a frame shop is. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. But yeah, he does have an in real life job, and I want to say that it's either his in real life job that's keeping him back on YouTube, or he's just probably burnt out on making videos. But we don't know an exact answer yet. But I don't want to say that he's completely left YouTube, is because I am subscribed to so many channels who had stopped uploading videos for a while because they're either cooking up new videos or they're just taking a really long break. And speaking of channels who are taking really long breaks, Pat Mac, a channel that I talked about in 2020, that I talked about in my 2022 video, that I talked about channels who I'm subscribed to who aren't posting as much, had recently uploaded a new video on July 31st of this year, of 2023. So yeah, Pat Mac is still uploading videos, but it's just taking a while for him to upload videos. I think it's probably because he's trying to come up with an idea for a video, and it takes a while for him to upload. But that's not who I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the GTM show, Serial Time TV, and InternetAjay. But yeah, so at this point, I'm not sure if the GTM show will return on YouTube, but if he does come back, Mr. Dirty, that will be really cool. But as of right now, he hasn't uploaded a new video since October of 2021. So those are all the channels that I want to talk about in this discussion video who had ended their channels in 2023. Well, it was mostly about Serial Time TV and InternetAjay, and I just wanted to bring up the GTM show only because that he really wasn't uploading videos at this time, and I'm not sure if he's done with YouTube or he's just too busy with his in real life that's keeping him back on making videos. But we'll just have to wait and see for the time future. Oh yeah, also Shadow Streak recently came back on YouTube. If you guys didn't see my community post that I made on June 23rd, Shadow Streak is back. He's doing new videos where he's reviewing every video game of a franchise. He actually did do some live streams of him editing those reviewing videos, but I haven't seen those live streams because he had since privated those videos for whatever reason. I mean, I think he should just keep those videos up as public, because then I can see what he's cooking up, but he keeps those videos private. So Shadow Streak is indeed back on YouTube. It's just going to be a while for the next video, because he's making these really longer, informative videos where he's reviewing every video game in a franchise. And not only that, he actually dropped out a community post not too long ago. Well, yeah, I want to say it was like a few months ago. He actually dropped out a community post where he was considering doing a reviewing series of him reviewing all of the original Powerpuff Girls episodes, which is a funny coincidence, is because that I actually brought that up in my Shadow Streak video, and here we are, him actually thinking about doing reviews of the original series. So if he ends up doing that, that will be really cool, because the 2016 series is done. I think it's about time for him to review the old OG Powerpuff Girls, which we all know and love, and I will be down for that. Alright, so I'm going to end off this video because this video is going on to 9 minutes, and I don't want to ramble on for too long. So yeah, I will drop these channels in the description below, Serial Time TV, InternetAjay, and GTM Show. Please give these channels, well, don't give Serial Time. Well, if you want to subscribe to their channels, you can, but they're not going to be uploading videos anymore because they had ended their channels because of their in real life things, and because they want to focus on their in real life stuff. So yeah, so if you do want to subscribe to them, go ahead and do so, but don't expect any videos out of them because they had ended their channels. But yeah, so thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time with more discussion videos in the future. So goodbye, everyone.